You got a feature called the private loads. And I think that feature is powerful, especially for brokers trying to manage a tighter carrier network, like you just talked about. When things get tight, what does that look like? And I think that is great for brokers that are trying to manage that tight network in the event that they need to do that. And then it provides them with that ability. But how does that impact small carriers who are not in those private networks yet? What does that create? Two separate marketplaces inside the platform unintentionally?
I think that comes down to what defines a private carrier. And so it's not necessarily even about size or access, or it's driven today by being RMIS approved. And so those small carriers that have those tight relationships with brokers that they work with and are in an approved status will then have that ability to see those loads that are posted to the private network. So it almost enables them based off of relationships. So this is the key, Adam, where if we talk about doing the right things to keep fraud out of the industry, but the other is just the general procurement strategy of the broker changing to be focused on relationships and the people, whether it's an owner operator or 5 trucks operation or 10 truck operations, the folks that I work well with and want to work with, I would historically be sharing those loads via an email or a phone call to certain shipment
Sure.
before to certain carriers before I put them on the spot load board or a truck stop load board. And so this actually opens up and enables possibly more of those small carriers that I'm connected to that broker and I'm approved with that broker. Might not be their top relationship one, but now I might get visibility to those private loads to deepen that relationship with them. And so we see it as something that only helps progress from, hey, this is our first time meeting. This is our first load together. We got to build trust to now we're the next level up in that trust. I'm not published on your lane yet, but now I have the ability to get in your tighter knit of circle and talk to you about what that looks like. And yeah, I think in some circumstances there might be a risk that of how you interact and who you interact with.
Sure.
But in reality, today, you wouldn't have gotten visibility to those loads before, anyways, because it's not going to take from what's posted to the spot load. It's going to take from what was transacted in email to a certain
Yeah.
group or phone call and
Yeah.
put that into a wider platform based communication, basically.